Okay, guys, let's look at upper body movements. So, Daniela's going to help me out with demoing these things, and we're going to talk about where upper body movements come from. So, it's going to be your shoulders. Your shoulder blades are involved in pushing and pulling, and they're your fundamental upper body movements. Pushing something and pulling something. So let's look. Your shoulder blades are your scapula, okay? Those are the fundamental drivers of a pushing movement and a pulling movement. So Daniela, if you want to reach forward, you can see her shoulder blades glide forward, go as much as you can, really push as far as you can, and that's a pushing movement. And then you're going to pull back, you're going to retract your shoulder blades, and that's a pulling movement. Okay, take a little break. That's exceptionally hard to do, believe it or not, because a lot of us have very limited awareness of our upper back. So the first thing we want to work on is making sure that we do not do this movement or fake this movement by just going through the lower back. So Daniela, you're going to show them what it looks like when you retract your shoulder blades, or you think you're retracting your shoulder blades, but you're really just arching your back. So that's protracting, and she's rounding, and then retracting, and she's arching. And that's really, really common. We think we're bringing our shoulder blades back, but instead we're just arching our back. So what we can do is we can grab a yoga block, and you can put that yoga block up against the wall. So what you're going to do is tuck your pelvis up towards your chest, just like we do in the core workshop, in the core video that you have. You learned how to pull the pubic bone towards the chest. And this is going to give you feedback. So we don't want that to change, so that we can isolate the movement to the scapula or the shoulder blade. So now we're going to go protraction, retraction, no change in here. Okay, that's it. Protraction, reaching forward, and then retraction, coming back. And this is very, very hard to do because we're really isolating the movement down. So get this down. Put the yoga block between your lower back and the wall, and really just work on protraction, retraction of the shoulders, or reaching forward, pushing forward, and pulling back. And we can change with speed, go a little bit faster. Yeah, back and forth. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Good. Keep those abs working. Excellent. Once you've got that down and you feel comfortable that your upper back is a little bit under your control, we can make that exercise a little bit harder. We're going to go to the wall. You're going to face the wall. And this time, to keep our core engaged, Daniela's going to pop it between her legs, bringing it high up onto her groin. She's going to reach her hands forward. Really think pubic bone towards the chest. Excellent. Squeeze those glutes. Keep your lower back nice and full and strong. And now you're going to pull your chest towards the wall by retracting your shoulder blades. Excellent. And then push away. Good. Push, 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 push. There we go. Keep pushing. That's it. That's it. Now come in, almost like you're falling into the wall. Perfect. And now push away from the wall. Push, 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 push. Keep the core super, super engaged. Yeah, that's it. Good. Tuck the pelvis underneath, glutes working hard. Excellent work. So as you're watching Daniela there, really look at how the shoulder blades are doing the movement. Okay? She's working really, really hard in her core to keep that stable. So progress onto doing what we call these wall push-ups. And then eventually you can progress onto scap push-ups, which is the same exercise, just doing it on the floor. Perfect. Good. But make sure you understand the movement is coming from your shoulder blades, okay? Not your lower back and not your biceps. And that's what we're going to look at now. So a very common pulling exercise is a row, okay? So where we row the weight back. But oftentimes what we do is end up doing more of a pull with the bicep, and the shoulder ends up anteriorly rounding. Okay, so look at that. Shoulders rounded forward, there's no movement in the scapula, and the bicep is working pretty hard. Okay, so what are we going to do to correct that? We're going to make sure the abs are engaged, as always. Okay, we're going to then work on retraction of the shoulder blade. So go forward, protract, reach. That's it. Good. Now retract the shoulder blade. Perfect. And then go forward. And you're just going to keep the arms straight for now. You're going to give me 5 reps so we can really watch the shoulder blade. Good. Excellent. Perfect. 2 more reps. Good. And once we're comfortable with that now, on this 5th rep, it's going to be shoulder blade back and then pull the elbow back. Good. Let that shoulder keep coming. Keep your neck neutral. Try to stay out of your lower back. Stay tall. And you can see how that arm is coming forward a little bit. We really want to try and keep it back. There we go. Look at the difference. Okay. Now give me another full rep. Good. Perfect. That's it. 1 more rep and then we'll hold at the back. That's it. Try not to clamp down too much. We can shrug. Good. There. That's it. Squeeze back. What we're really looking for is that straight line between your elbow and your shoulder. So people always say, how far should I pull it back? You should pull it back as far as you can before your shoulder drives forward. So in class, you're going to be doing exercises like rows, TRX rows, banded rows, stuff like that for your upper body pushing. How do you know you're going to do it right? If you're feeling the muscles around your shoulder blade here before any other muscles. If you're feeling your bicep or the front of the shoulders here, like Daniela would be if she allowed the shoulder to round forward, she'd be feeling the front of the shoulder and the biceps, then we know we're not being optimal. So focus on the sensation, muscles around the shoulder blade. Good. Try not to clamp. Don't look down. Keep the neck neutral for now. Good. Okay. And fundamentally remember that upper body movements comes from your scapula, the protraction and retraction of your scapula in different planes, up and down, forwards, backwards, all of that kind of stuff. But the basics you need to know is that the scapula is the foundation for your pushing and pulling exercises.